YouTube friends. My name is Constance and this is Cruelty Free Musings. Welcome to a Project Pan video. This is my announcement video for my Pan 9 in 2019. I'm kind of a newbie to project panning in general, so I figured I'd start small. Some people do a project, like a lot of people last year did 18 in 2018. I thought about that and I was like, that seems a little extreme. Not gonna do that. But we'll do a 9 in 19. And I would also like to announce my affiliation with teamprojectpan, which is a Project Pan collaboration based around the hashtag teamprojectpan. So that will be under my video if you would like to watch the other collaborators. I love beauty news. I love Kat and Haley's individual channels. So I was super excited to see that they're doing kind of a free-for-all Project Pan. So if you click the link, the hashtag that will pop up right underneath the bottom of this video, you can watch other people that are participating in Team Project Pan. The rules are just, hi Kat. Do you want to say hello to the camera? Hi, come here. Come here. Want to say hello? No? No? You're gonna lay on Mom's mouse over there? Come on. Say hello, Bitty. This is my kitty. Isn't he cute? He's probably not gonna stay on my lap for long. Anyway, where was I? I don't know. Team Project Pan. The rules are, it has to be a rolling Project Pan, year long, and whatever you feel like is achievable for your full face of makeup. Yep, there he goes. Goodbye, kitty. So that's what I am doing. I had already decided. I had actually already recorded a version of this, but I recorded it on my other laptop and the camera quality is much worse. So I decided to not do that. Cortana, go away. Please go away, Cortana. There we go. All right. So I decided to re-record it. By the way, we've moved into the house. This is gonna be my studio. It's not going to stay, it might stay in more or less this orientation, but it is not going to stay this color. This vibrant blue is beautiful and it makes it feel like a cave in real life. The only thing that's making this like any kind of lit up at all is that I'm sitting right in front of a window. Great natural light front facing. It's perfect. Okay, so this room is gonna get painted soon. Back to the Project Pan. All right. I don't have my notes in front of me, so I might be fumbling a little bit, but I do have all of the items right here, because that was, like, all of the things in here, all of the things in here are going to get moved out. They're just here because they're like the things that I am trying to use in a dedicated fashion. All right. Let's begin with foundation. This is the Burt's Bees Goodness Glows Foundation. This is a good color match for me, but this foundation is very difficult to make work. I have to pair it with the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, or what I did today was mix it with my Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte in the color Swan, which is a little bit too dark for me. So it works out. I combine them. This makes it the right color. This makes it actually apply to my skin. So yeah, the goal is to use this up. I have a little taggy on there saying this is in my project 9 and 19, and my goal is to finish it because I don't want to keep this really any longer than I have to. If this came in a color that actually matched me, I would just only wear this, probably. It's the easiest foundation that I have. Too Faced. Release this Peach Perfect foundation in Cloud, and I will buy it. Probably as long as you're making it. So anyway, this is my progress mark for the 1st of January 2019. You can see that I have not used a lot of it. I have used a little bit more since this mark because I did mark it after I recorded my previous video. So it goes, but yeah, this is the mark from when I decided to put it into the project pan. And before I do each month's update, I will make sure that I let it settle and don't shake it up. Or like I will, because you have to shake it up before using it, but I'll like mark it before using it for the day. Here we go. Here's another base thing that I want to use up. This is the Too Faced Naturally Radiant Concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the color Fairest. I am trying to keep this upright. It's a little difficult because it's a tube. I might end up storing it in a jar so that I can get a better kind of marking method. I have actually already seen a scrape on the side, but it has since disappeared. I like this concealer. This is essentially in my project because I mean, obviously I want to use it up. This is in my project because concealers are my vice. I would buy 10 concealers and not stick to any of them, given just my own inclinations. This is a nice concealer. It's the fullest coverage concealer that I have right now, which is to say that if I put it on my dark circles, it'll cover them more or less by itself. And then I set it with a slightly darker powder because this is a highlighting shade on me. So this is my skin tone, N10. So this combination makes this the right color to wear on my skin on its own. So that way I have two different options. I have this foundation, because I'm not wearing concealer right now. I find that this combination gives me a concealer optional look. So I have a foundation option, which I can put a lighter weight concealer over or not conceal over at all. Or I have this combination for days that I just want to throw on concealer, set it, run out the door. You know, concealer, a little bit of mascara, lip color, you know. The basics. All right. So there we go. I have two options for the level of coverage that I typically do on a daily basis. Let's carry on with the base. All right. This is my only bronzer. And this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Why am I panning this if it is my only bronzer? Normally the concept of a pan is that you're using up things that you have multiple options of. You want to make sure that they get enough love. Well, the reason that I'm panning this is that I only use this when I wear foundation, because if you can see my cheekbones if I don't have foundation on. The purpose of this in my life is to shape my forehead and my cheekbones when I have on foundation, to make it look like my face is not just featureless matte. So it's in here. I want to hit pan on this. The goal is not to use it up, it's just to make progress on it and continue using it all year, and hopefully hit pan. You can see right now that there's like not a lot of texture worn off it at all. So this probably going to be a little bit of a challenge. We'll see how it goes as we update. Alright, next up of this blush. This is my Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush on the Mauve. Yes, and my goal is once again to hit a pan. Why this? Mostly because I want to see how long it would take to hit pan on a blush. That's most of it. I love this color. I think that it will be a nice year-round sort of color. So I want to hit pan on this blush and get some good use out of it and make sure that it is staying in rotation, because I find that it's a really nice neutrally sort of pink on me. This super mauve blush. Yeah, this one is basically the color of my natural flush. Once again, great for when I'm wearing foundation, give a little bit of color back to my skin that's been kind of blurred out. Hello, kitty. Yes, hi. This is another thing that I want to hit pan on. This is Becca Moonstone. Let me cover that. Okay, you can actually see the divot there, I hope. It's showing up for me in monitor, which usually means that you can see it in the actual video. I use a fan brush with this, which is why it looks like it's kind of dragged all the way across the pan. It's because it is. I use it with a fan brush. I have a lot of highlighters for someone with a relatively small makeup collection. I just got the Moonchild Glow Kit. Also, so that's, another 6 highlighters. So, basically this is in here because I want to make sure that it's getting the love that it deserves as a sort of natural, high shine but natural highlighter on me. I am wearing it today. I am wearing I think I'm entirely wearing, technically I am wearing all of my project pan items today. Alright, so that is 5 of 9. Alright, next, let's do lips. No, next let's do eyes. Alright, this is a Kat Von D Shade and Light Quad. My goal is to hit pan on this shade. And the reason is, first, this is a really good transition color on me. I am a nothing color. I am very fair. And this is a very fair transition that's still dark enough to show up on me. I don't like the formula of these mattes. That is what this comes down to. They crease on me really badly. They gather in all of the pigment will gather in my eyelid wrinkles. Very unflattering. Very unflattering. So I want to get some decent use out of this quad. I have another quad that I use the base shade for filling my eyebrows. And basically now I don't have a problem with the actual quad setup. This provides a really nice, it provides two nice eye looks. I can use these three shades, this base, this dark chocolate, and this pale cream for like an inner part of the lid for a neutral eye look, or I can add this in the crease and deepen with a mix of these two to get two very different but very functional eye looks. The reason that I'm trying to pan this is because I want to get use out of them, because I did spend money on them. I bought them on sale, and let it be a lesson to me, because buying things on sale, the things that are on sale usually no one wanted. So yes, panning this, sort of unofficially panning this, you can, I will show you here. This is the Smoke Quad. This is a great color match for my brows. If you see me with my brows done, it's this. I don't own any other brow product. I'm not going to buy any other brow product, at least before I've hit pan on this, on the token, this Smoke Quad. So yeah, that's my goal. It's because I don't like the formula for these. I don't support Kat Von D because drama. Yeah, so there you go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, number 7. This is the ColourPop Lippie Stix in Lumiere. I really like the matte Lippie Stix formula. It is my favorite. I feel like they're going to discontinue it, and it will make me very sad when ColourPop discontinues this, because I find the matte X to be a little draggy and drying, and I don't find that the extra staying power is worth it. I have kind of perpetually dry sunburnt lips, so that probably makes a difference in how I feel about it, probably. But yes, I like this. I like the matte formula. This one I consider to be kind of a gimme, because if I wind it, let me do that. Okay. So I have this right at the base of the color, and you can see that it is just at the top of the cap. I have used half of this already. I like this formula. I like the color. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It is, it's a nice formula lipstick, and it's a nice color, and I want to make sure that I'm wearing it and using it up. I don't anticipate problems with this. It's a great thing to just like throw in the pocket of my work jacket and carry on about my day. We'll see in future check-ins whether this is actually an easy product, but that's how I'm kind of assigning it in my head. I anticipate this and like this being my easy things, and then the rest of them are going to be more or less a challenge, either because I don't wear them as much, or because I like don't, or I have either because I don't use the category that much, I don't like the color, or there's something else competing for my attention. For example, for my foundation, I can mix this with any of my concealers and get a good shade match. Just put a pump on my hand, spread it around my face, then put a swipe of concealer wherever I put a dot of foundation. It works really well for me. So it's going to be a challenge persuading myself to consistently use the Goodness Glows. I also have my Milani foundation, which is just a good shade match for me in general if I want even a slightly higher coverage than that. This is my last makeup product. This is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in November. I really like the formula for this. I find it comfortable, long wearing. It'll last all day, no problems, doesn't dry down super horribly and crack on my already kind of cracky lips. So I love the formula. I don't anticipate problems for that reason. But this is orange. November on me is orange. And it's beautiful. I actually wore it very recently, and the reason that it was in my purse, I wore it this weekend with a warm eye look with this in the crease. So, like, it's great to pair these two together, but I don't wear this color much, specifically because of the color. So this is my first attempt at panning a liquid lipstick. We'll see how it goes. And then my last item, item 9, let me just quick count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, 9. Remember this? This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I like this as a lip balm. I do not like this as an actual overnight mask, but I like it as a lip balm. It's really nice, it's pretty glossy. I have made a decent indent on it already. You can see that there's here where I've been working on it. You can actually see that there is not that much product in there. My goal on this, let me just check, yes, it is to hit pan. It is to get to the bottom of this container. That's why I'm scraping out in one spot specifically along the side. Do I really think that it will take me all year to hit the bottom of this container? Not really. But I also want to use this up because it's a not cruelty-free lip balm. So I want to get this out of my collection anyway. So I figure what better use than to throw it in my project 9 and 19 and get some progress at least towards using it up. Even this goal is kind of a gimme. It's not totally a gimme, but you can see that I've made quite a dent there in where the product sits compared to the rest of the area. So I don't think it will be particularly a challenge to use this to the bottom in one area. But I didn't want to make it a goal of using it up because sometimes I forget about it. Like, yes, it's sitting right here in my makeup getting ready area, but sometimes I still forget about it. So, yeah, this is my last goal. Okay, so that is my Team Project Pan 9 in 2019. Project Pan. I am doing more or less a full face. I have a foundation, a concealer, no powder. I only have, well, I have 2 that I rotate between, but you know, I also don't anticipate buying another powder anytime soon, so that shouldn't be a problem. So a foundation, a concealer, bronzer, blush, highlight, an eyeshadow, and then 3 lip things, a lip balm, a lipstick, and a liquid lipstick, and we will see how it goes. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to use up 3 lip products over the course of this year, but I at least like the formulas, and I know when I'm using them, when I'm not using them, how they work for me. And that's kind of the goal. Going into a project pan, you're like, okay, let's combine things that sort of work together. Neutrally blush, neutrally, it's clearly very pink, but I flushed very pink, so it's a neutral on me. It's just the color of my face. A bronzer, a neutral highlight, and then some interest when it comes to the lip and eye products. And with having an all matte little quad in my project, I will have a great opportunity to play with all of the shiny things that I got in November and that I got over the holidays. So that was my project pen introduction. I hope you enjoyed or learned something or both. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like. Thanks for watching and goodbye.